In the dim light of his basement, Raymond adjusted his black hoodie and cracked his knuckles. He sat amidst a sea of screens, each of them flickering with lines of code, progress bars, and logs. Dressed in sweatpants, he looked every bit the typical hacker from a movie. Except Raymond was real and far more skilled than any character on the silver screen. Raymond, known by his pseudonym ShadowByte, had gained notoriety in the underground communities as a virtuoso hacker. He had bypassed firewalls, breached corporate databases, and left no digital fingerprints behind. Today, his target was different. Today, he was going to infiltrate NexusNet, known to be the most fortified network on the planet. After months of meticulous research, Raymond had discovered a potential flaw in NexusNet's defense, a tiny, almost imperceptible chink in its armor, a software patch that hadn't been updated in one of the network's lesser-known servers. With this in mind, he initiated his custom-made malware, designed specifically for this purpose. His fingers danced on the keyboard, executing command after command, bypassing layer after layer of defense. The beauty of it all was that NexusNet's advanced detection systems were looking for brute force attacks or known virus signatures. Raymond's approach was a gentle whisper, a shadow merging seamlessly with the background. After what felt like hours, a small prompt appeared on his primary screen. Access granted. A triumphant grin crept on Raymond's face. He had done it. He was in. However, as he began to traverse the internal files of NexusNet, something felt off. The data, the logs, the files. It was too easy. There was no final line of defense, no hidden traps. As he navigated deeper, Raymond stumbled upon a folder titled ShadowByte. His heart raced. How did they have a file on him? He hesitated for a moment and then clicked on it. To his horror, it was an extensive dossier on his life. Screenshots of his transactions, encrypted chat logs from his underground deals, even surveillance photos of him in the real world. And then a video started playing. It was of him right now, hacking into NexusNet. There was a timestamp. It was live. The video feed was from a camera right behind him. Raymond whirled around, but there was no camera to be seen. The feed had to be from his own computer's webcam. Another window popped up on his screen, a simple message in white text on a black background. Impressive work, ShadowByte. We've been watching. The realization hit him like a ton of bricks. He had been so consumed with breaching NexusNet that he failed to realize it might be a honeypot designed to attract and track hackers like him. Raymond's screen went black. As he tried to reboot, his doorbell rang, his heart pounding in his chest. He ascended the stairs, the weight of his actions heavy on his shoulders. He opened the door to find a man in a suit, a small badge visible on his lapel. Raymond, or should I say, ShadowByte, the man said with a sly grin. Raymond realized that in a world of shadows and codes, he wasn't the only master. And sometimes, being the best came with unforeseen consequences.